Are you a parent and you have become so busy that you will have to leave your kids at home alone? Do you tend to have a 5 to 9 job, a 9 to 5 job that your kids will have to stay alone in the most part of the day, or most part of the time they will have to stay alone? Then there are basic measures that you can put in place even if you have to leave your children in the house alone. These basic measures are very easy and common. Some of us know them, but we don't just put um, value on these measures. It is very important for us to put measures in place if you are leaving your children or your little kids at home alone or by themselves. Put these measures in place to ensure that their safety is guaranteed. Few days ago, I read a story online of a lady who came back from work in the evening and met her two kids all dead. They were slaughtered and killed in cold blood. So even if you're leaving your kids in the house alone, please parents, put these measures into consideration. You should try to make sure that you put these measures into place before leaving them alone in the house. It is very important for your kids' safety and security. Now let's look at these four measures or these measures as we for you to put in place. Hello there, you're welcome to Purposeful and Strategic Parenting. My name is Philomene and thank you so very much. I can't overemphasize how happy and how privileged I am each time I am here. Thank you so very much. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. I'm so excited to have you all here. And if this is your first time of seeing me, my name is Philomene, and thank you so very much. You should consider joining the family by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Now let's look at these measures to put in place before leaving your little kids at home alone. Number one, teach them, teach and educate them not to engage in conversation with anybody, especially with strangers. Teach your kids not to leave the house, and even if they have to leave their house, they should not engage themselves in conversation with anybody, especially with strangers. This is very important. If they are in the house, they should not leave the house or open the door to anyone. They should not open the door for anybody, even if it's somebody that they know. A responsible relative or friend of yours should call you and inform you that they are coming to the house, and you should be aware, so you will let them know that this person is coming and they can open the door or give the person access to certain things. So if that information was not done, then educate your children that they should not open the door, they should stay indoors, stay at home, and do not open the door or the gate for strangers or anybody, except it's somebody that you already informed them that this was going to happen. Teach them that they teach them about the dangers in in trusting strangers. They should not just trust just anybody. It is very important for you to educate your children about this. They should not trust just anybody to do anything with them. Number two, if you must lock them in the house, I have seen a mother who will lock her children in the house and then give them the key. So, as a parent, if you're a single mom, you're a single dad, or you're a parent, the other spouse is out, and if you must lock your children, you must lock the door, then educate at least one of them. Tell them where the spare key is, so that in case of any danger, they can get the key and go out or be safe. We have had a story of a lady who came back home and her four kids all gone in a fire. How the fire came about, nobody knows, but this was how these four kids lost their life in a fire because they were in the house. So, as a parent, if you must lock your children in the house, Educate at least one of them. There is always one of your children that you should trust, or you should know that this one has integrity or has some sort of understanding that can follow your instructions to the letter. So educate this particular one as to where the key is and what they can do with the key when it's necessary. Number three, number three, buy a small phone. There should be a house tele for you to communicate with them often as you are out. It doesn't matter how old they are, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 10 years. Get a small manual phone to parents. I didn't say a smartphone, because you will hear this now and start saying, oh, I don't have the money to get a smartphone, I don't have the money to do this or that. No, a manual phone, it will cost little or nothing for you to get even a house tele, so that you can always communicate with them. They can always get to you to tell you, mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle, this is what is happening at the moment. There is this person that has come, he said this, he's doing this, he's saying that, this neighbor is there. So get a small phone to always communicate with them. If you can't do that, always instruct, even if it's a neighbor, to always check on them, and you can always call on that neighbor to find out what is happening, so that you can get to the neighbor. If nothing, he didn't check on the children, he will now go and check on them. So there should be somebody that you can send to the house, please check these children in the house, or you leave a phone to call them and check what is happening, or they will call you to inform you that this is what is happening, or this is how things are going. So get a means of communication or reaching out to them while you are still out. And number four, lock up the gas, or deharm the room. If you have very little kids of 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, deharm the room or the house before you go out. Lock up the gas or lock up the kitchen. Keep away all the harmful things that you think. Always educate them of not climbing, if, especially if you don't have an elderly person around them to caution them while you are out of the house. It doesn't matter even if you're going out for 2 minutes. Educate them about the dangers of climbing or of doing certain things. Don't climb. Educate them. Deharm the house. Lock up the gas. This woman that her 4 kids died of the fire, we don't know what happened. Maybe it was a gas or the kitchen that she left open. Some people have big drums of water and your 2 year old is roaming around. Lock the drum very well to make sure that they cannot climb and get into it and drown. So deharm the house before you leave. And number 5, educate your children about their safety. Now, if they cannot stay indoors, let's say your children are children that are very sociable, they would like to go out and play with the neighbors and so on. Educate them about their safety. While they are in their neighbor's house, they should make sure that they don't engage or indulge in things that is going to harm them. We have had children who left their house and go to the neighbor's house and something happened to them there. So as a parent, put these measures into consideration, into place. If you must leave your children at home alone without an adult to look after them, get an adult to look after them. If you can, we understand that we live in a generation where it becomes very difficult for you to get a good nanny or somebody that your children could be safer with. So if you must live and you cannot carry your children just everywhere you're going. So if you must leave them alone in the house, put these measures into place before you leave them. It is very important, dear parents. Educate them about their safety. It doesn't matter how small they are. Even if it's 2 years, start talking to them. They should start knowing that this is what my mom thinks, this is what my dad thinks. Educate your children. It is very, very important for you to put these measures into place before before leaving your children alone in the house. Hope this was helpful. Hope you got value from this video. That was it for today. Thank you so very much for watching to this point. Please, if you've not subscribed, you could consider joining the community by subscribing and ringing the notification bell so that you get updated each time a new content is uploaded. Bye bye. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye.